Hey everybody, this is Hans Murphy from Modesto, California, and as you can see on screen at the moment, I'm coming to you in a slightly different form this time. You can actually see that I'm in digital form in the new WWE 2K25 video game. We've all been playing it here at Murph Manor for the past week, so I thought I'd do a nice review for it because, yeah, we've all been having a blast with this thing. As you can see, we've created myself in this game. They did not. The characters did look furrier, I must say, when we first started it. But there was a patch that came in the other day. It was trying to fix some issue that some people were having with the opacity when you were putting things onto the characters. When they did that, it's now messed up the embossing thing, which used to make it made the fur really look three dimensional. At the moment, it looks kind of like it's all been wet down, which yeah, it still looks kind of cool, but it looked better before. So hopefully they'll fix that in patch 0.6 or whatever it is they're working on now. So anyway, there I am. That was my intro. You're not going to hear any of the actual in-game music because of copyright reasons. We're going to play a few clips of other stuff later on. But anyway, it's time for our sponsorship announcement. Hello, this is Swimurf behind Tennis. Can you get out of the way? Hello, Tennis! Yes, hello, but you're blocking me in the picture. Anyway, we are here to do the sponsorship announcement, and we're coming to you live from home for the LD Lee Stadium here in lovely downtown Perth. And there is Tennis. Doesn't he look lovely? Hello, Tennis. Yes, you said that bit. Your English is coming along well, you know. You can say, I know you can say more. You say more when we're not on camera, but suddenly as soon as the camera goes, all he can say is, hello, Tennis. Hello, Tennis. Yes, hello. Okay. So, yes, home for the LD Lee. Wonderful company that sell laser discs and now also CDs and HD DVDs. And if you go there at checkout, you put in Murph. Is a special discount code thingy. Oh, look, there's me. Yes, so Murph, as it is like Swimurf, but without the swim. Yes, then you get a 20% discount on your order. And that also includes all the CDs and the HD DVDs and the laser discs. Lots of wonderful stuff there at the moment. I'm not sure what's in stock. I should have looked at the website before we started filming or recording because we're on the video game. But, yes, so make sure you body slam a great deal at home with the LD. I make myself laugh there. That is probably the stupidest joke I could tell, but you know what I mean. So yes, body slam a great deal at home for the LD Lee, and with 20% off with our special discount code. And so now you're going to see us having a bit of a match, just a sort of exhibition match with Jason Voorhees and Michael Myers. We chose them. We downloaded them. We didn't create them. We created ourselves in the game. I don't know why Tennis wanted those funny tights under his shorts, but maybe he was self-conscious about his legs. I don't know. Tennis, do you want to say anything about that? Hello, Tennis. Here we go again. I'm trying to get him to say something else on these things, but he always goes back to bloody hello, Tennis. So yes, there we are, kicking the shit out of Mr. Voorhees there. Yes, nice super kick to the face. I don't know how much he felt of that because he has got that hockey mask on. And yes, nice big boot to the midsection. And yes, and you can see this lovely arena and also us. We are available to download in the community creations. And I don't know what else to say, but we've kind of left a bit too much of this footage. Oh, here I go off the top rope. Watch this. This is really good. Whee! My turn. He said something else. You were here. You heard it. Yes, take that, Jason Voorhees, for kicking me off the top rope. Flippity-doo-dah. We should make that your entrance music. Very funny. So yes, home for the LD Lee. We are lovely home for the LD Lee Stadium. That's all we've got time for here. And now we go back to the main program with Hans Murphy. I believe he's going to next talk to you about the Creation Suite. Yes, which is how we made us. And yes, thank you for that. And home for the LD Lee for your LDing needs. I could have come up with a better phrase, but there we go. Okay, so we're back in the creation suite. We're making our friend Big Dick Bowler, and this is just a quick overview of the character creation. You can see there's actually a gorilla suit in there. We can. The problem is, I always found it looked too much like a costume, and we're not wearing costumes. We're gorillas, and so we wanted to look more like ourselves and get our own personalities across. And so with Dick, he's a bowler, plays lawn bowls. So we kind of try to make his lawn bowls gear. We can actually put, if we wanted to, we could take photos. As you can see, we've got a photo for his face. All the Murphys, we got photos of our faces in there. So we could have done that, but Dick wasn't that fussed about it. So we just kind of made something that looked a bit like it. And yeah, you can just quickly see some of the various different options you got. There's so many different choices in here. Here we're giving him a hat. Um, he did used to. We kind of went for a compromise with his hat because the moment he's wearing a blue bucket hat, he used to wear a red cap. So we thought we'd go a compromise and have him with a red bucket hat. So yeah, this is pretty close to what Dick actually wears in real life without using without you bringing in photos. So yeah, we thought he turned out pretty good. His face didn't line up as well as some of ours did. That does take a bit of work. But yeah, you can also create your own signs. So here we are making one for Dick. You can actually import signs as well. We'll talk a bit more about that later. But yeah, so now he has his own sign, and there's the works going for a top rope splash. And yeah, we're just going to show you some more action. There's Furphy there. There's me. So yeah, the in-ring, that's what most people are going to care about with this sort of game. It's like a fighting game, like any sort of fighting game, except it's set in the world of the WWE. And it kind of has to sort of go by those rules. There goes the Pirate King, and so what you'd see in a wrestling ring. So it's not that arcadey. They've done more arcadey ones in the past. This is more of, hey, there's the Murpher. Yes, and you forgot to record my intro. Yeah, I tried to get footage of everybody walking to the ring, but I pressed the wrong button or something, and it didn't record his. And it only got half of Flipper's one. He's in the ring too, so you'll see some of Flipper's entrance later. But unfortunately, this is all you're going to see of Murphy in this. So yes, I'm very disappointed about that. But you do get to see me in the game with me, and actually get the Murph Hawk this time, because as you said, we made ourselves by scanning our faces rather than using the in-game gorilla costume. And I couldn't put the Murph Hawk on that, whereas I can put the Murph Hawk on a regular character. So yeah, also there you can see someone who you've not met on the show yet. He just arrived here last week. That's Slugger Murphy. Slugger Murphy is he's from Poland. He's a baseball player. So yeah, you'll probably hear about more of him next week. You'll see more of him in this video. And yeah, there's Laz in his military gear at the Pandemonium Arena. That's something else we created. Most of the arenas you're going to see in this is stuff that we made. Aside from, I think, the WrestleMania one, and I think we're going to see the SmackDown one at some point. So yeah, this is really just showing you some of the fun you can have with just doing wrestling moves. There's Caddyshack. Oh, there's Chop Top Sawyer. So we made Chop Top Sawyer. You can have two different, either with or without his Sonny Bono wig. And this section, we're just going to show you some of the more hardcore stuff. This is a backstage. This is actually in the WWE archives. And this is only a small section of it. And actually where that ring is set up, that also will show you kind of what the underground match is like. That's a new match type they brought in this year. And yeah, it's a ring with, that's our friend Chimpy getting a fireball to the face. He's got a hard head though, so I'd say he's okay. So yeah, that's some of the new weapons and things like that in there. I don't know. They may have had fire in the previous game. I don't remember seeing it though. That was showing you also we've got this new camera option. We've gone back to the regular one now, but you can go to a third person. Chimpy, you idiot. So yeah, this area is a lot of fun, and you can just dive off all kinds of things. And this is just a small section of it. And also within the actual matches, you got all these different weapons you can pull out from under the ring. And sometimes they're just lying around, and it's really cool. You do have to be careful. I do like the new Prime Station thing. Okay, Caddyshack just threw that right across there. Take that, Kenneth Williams. There is actually something you can do where you can try and shove the Prime bottle where the sun doesn't shine, but we've not been able to work out how to do that yet. But I've seen other people do it online. It looks really cool. There's a baseball bat covered in barbed wire. We really should have given that to Slugger and not to Caddyshack, but I don't know. He was having fun. So yeah, you can see some of the different weapons here. That's an apple. A bit random, but there is a wrestler called Carlito. He always brings an apple to the ring, so I think that's a reference to him. This is actually the Dead Man edition with the Undertaker, and you're supposed to get the urn as a weapon. Sorry, I'm just laughing at myself throwing an apple at CM Punk. And there's a sandal as well, or a la chancra or something. I think they call it. I think it's the Spanish flip flop for our English fans. And yeah, you can throw that apple around. There's that sandal again. And then you can dive off the barriers now. That's something you can't do that in every arena, but you can do that in some of them. You're also supposed to be able to damage the. Okay, so you can see Les, and he's got some blood on his face, but you were supposed to get a lot more. You're supposed to actually drip and things like that in this here. There's two different character models of George Harrison. Again, that's someone else we created for the game. And here he is as a special referee. That's a thing they brought back. I think it was last year. But this you can special referee multiple different types of matches. So there's George Harrison. If you're a Beatles fan, you want to play as George Harrison, or you have him as a referee like we're doing here. Yeah, you got the Concert for Bangladesh look, or you've got the Let It Be look. And there's me again. So we're going to show you another of the specialty matches. This is the Hell in a Cell. And Tennis, would you put that down? Sorry about that. Tennis likes playing with. You can change camera angles during your entrances, and he has a lot of fun with that. So this is the third-person camera again I was telling you about, and it's pretty cool. It gives you a different look at the, especially when you're in a cage like this with the Hell in the Cell. But I found it too hard to do because it takes away some of the one of the the analog sticks is now controlling the camera, and the stuff that it normally does I couldn't quite work out how to do it. So there is a way, but yeah, I'm new to the game. I've only had it a week. So this is the casket match, and we've got the Pirate King going up against Richard from the sitcom Bottom, and yeah. So the idea is you just beat your opponent up until you can close the lid on them. And so this is what's happening here. And, yeah. So in goes Richard, and will Pirate King get that lid closed? No, Richard doesn't want to stay in the casket. No, it's going out. So you just got to basically, you see what's up on the screen. You just press the button that it tells you to press over and over again really, really fast. And the idea is that it'll close the casket, but the other person is also pressing the button really, really fast. And whoever's fastest, I guess, is the one who gets to decide whether the casket stays open or goes closed. And then you get the special little celebration afterwards. Pirate King was having a lot of fun with this game. Arr, I had a lot of fun with that. Although I do love Richard and Rick Mail in general. It was just a bit of fun. Arr. But we've got yeah. Bit of fun. Arr! Another new thing, you can now have intergender matches. And we're actually going to show you, we're going to use this to sort of lead on to the next thing. We're going to talk about some glitches. But first, yeah, intergender. You can actually have women versus men. And yeah, so here we've got Celine from the Underworld films taking on the legendary Sid James. And we've all got his manager, Tony Hancock. And if you look in the entranceway, Tony's just kind of walking on the spot. And now we're right into the match. So let's just go to the ramp camera and see, is Tony still there? Yeah, there he is. Just, walking on the spot, getting a bit of exercise, getting his steps in for the day, I guess. That's a bit goofy. I think that probably wouldn't have happened if we had not done that run-in bit. But yeah, so he's just going to kind of be stuck there until the end of the match. So, oh, and now he's stopped. Now the match is... Okay, so the signs, you can see there's one of the works as paintings, and we'll use that as a sign. They look awesome when they work. Obviously, they got that for Caddyshack. There's one for the Pirate King, but you see next to it, and there's another one. And you got these ones where there's either a random picture on it or nothing at all. And also the WWF logo, not the one in the background, the one there. I'm pointing to it, you can't see it. Or even on the barricade. It's supposed to be on the barricade, but it kind of moves weirdly. Yeah, so those are some of the glitches we've noticed, along with that fur thing. This is the universe mode. This is a lot of fun. Basically, it's like a sandbox mode where you can run your own WWE universe, WWF universe, if you want to call it that. This year they've added you can do more than one show. You can have up to 3 shows per day. So if you wanted to relive the Monday Night Wars between WWF and WCW, you can do that. Or you can just put out as many shows as you want. Well, 3 a day, so I don't know, 3 a day over 7 days. I'm not good at maths, so you give that a go. It is a great game, and yeah, suplex it into your life. I don't know. Hang on, I'll go get Les. He can do this better than I can. Thanks for that, Les. And yeah, we give it 5 out of 5 Murph burps. And yeah, we're just going to show you some entrances now. So yeah, check that out. Check out the game if you're into wrestling. Even if you're not into wrestling, it's a lot of fun. Even if you just like playing the creation modes and all of that sort of thing. So yeah, great game. We're going to leave you with these entrances. So thanks for your time. Don't forget, like, subscribe, all of that stuff. And yeah, thank you for watching WrestleMurphia's WWE 2K25 review.
Because he knows what has to be done. He needs to throw his opponent into a casket and shut the lid.
He better be ready, because if not, he will be the man put in that casket tonight. He said he'll be making a statement in this match tonight and will deliver it emphatically.
First, from Fort Worth, Texas, weighing in at 279 pounds,
Social media has been buzzing since this match was announced, and I think the competitors plan on delivering on that hype.
He has a big match ahead of him. Going to need a career-making performance here tonight.
and his partner from Dudley, England, weighing in at 273 pounds, Walker Murphy.
This is a competitor who isn't happy with a win unless they get a handshake from their opponent afterwards. A real respect for the business.
Can they even work their hands properly? Apparently, they lack a spine.
He says it's all about dominance tonight and plans on showing why everyone backstage should be scared.
Someone I can give my full support to. Someone who has the guts to stand up for what's right.
What are they, a knight in shining armor? Give me a break.
The competition level has never been higher, but this guy's ready to prove he can hang.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring from Asheville, North Carolina, weighing in at 236 pounds, Daddy Shane Murphy.
It may not be cool to play by the rules or treat every single opponent with respect, but they don't care.
Hey, the WWE Universe sounds like they think it's cool.
Agreed. It is cool.
What you just said was powerfully uncool. He calls himself the standard bearer of this division and plans on proving it in a matter of moments.
And from London, England, weighing in at 300 pounds, Palmer Murphy.
I think this superstar is actually happy to risk their own career to help someone out. They are in the wrong business.
Corey, I happen to think that's what makes them a good person. They place a higher value on friendship than success.
Yet another reason we're not friends. The look of focus and determination on his face. He wants to show the world that he can compete on this high level.
And from Warsaw, Poland, weighing in at 281 pounds, Slugger Murphy.
I love how this person approaches their matches with dignity and honest respect for their opponents.
Oh, too bad this isn't a friendliness competition. It's a fight, and I don't think that attitude's going to do him any favors in there. Always walking around with a chip on his shoulder. He's going to use that anger against his opposition.
Big Dicky Bolin. And weighing in at 228 pounds, BG Tim.
This superstar has a lot of confidence, a lot of pride, but there's also a lot of respect for their opposition tonight.
Oh, I get it. Great mind games at work.
No, Corey, just respect.
Oh, so this superstar's just an idiot. Got it. A man who always gets a strong reaction from the WWE Universe, and it will only intensify once the bell rings.